Well, I want to congratulate you both on the series. I think it's fantastic. You're both great in it.
Wow, great.
Really, I really enjoyed both your performances. Thomas, now you produced the series under your Renegade Entertainment banner.
Mhm.
What was it about Candace's story that made you want to help adapt it into the small screen?
Well, yeah, we created Renegade in 2019, right before the world fell apart. And we're creating the company thinking, what are we about? Why are we doing this? And we came up with 3 words: trial by fire. That led to creating our logo, which is a horse made of fire. Horses are terrified of fire. Nicole's heard this story before.
I love it.
So the concept is like, what do you do when you're made of the very thing you fear the most? Pretty soon after that, Troppo, Crimson Lake by Candace Fox, who's an Australian writer, came across our desk. This novel is great. Anybody fans of mystery, and you need to check out this. She's been around for a minute, but to me, relatively new mystery writer. She is fantastic. Ted and Amanda, that the whole thing is about Ted and Amanda, right? And it really is a character study wrapped up in a mystery story. But what I loved about Ted was, here's a guy who's a detective. He's very good at his job. And what do detectives do? They search for the truth. They seek the truth. They seek to uncover the truth, right? If you're good at it, you're passionate about it, that's what you do. And what's the thing that destroyed his life? The same thing. He's made to seek the truth, and yet in that process blew up his whole life, wrongly accused of a terrible crime. And that was right up our alley. We're like, well, geez, you can't write that better than that, and then we had the joy of shepherding the project from page to screen, right, and trying to maintain the core of the story, the truth of the story, and that was all about finding the right Amanda, because what a unique character.
Right. That leads me to my next question. Amanda, I think, could have been a very one-dimensional character, but she's very, very vulnerable, which I thought was a nice change of pace. Now, Nicole, how much of that was on the page, and how much of it did you bring to the role?
It was really important for me that I shared some of her vulnerability on camera, but in moments where she was alone, and so she's sharing it with the audience, even though everyone else around her thinks she's completely closed off. Right. It was important for me to let them in on that. And it also, because it plants the seed, I guess, that she's not who she wants you to think she is.
Right.
And I think, we're all, vulnerability is important in humans, and yeah, it was important.
That's great.
Both of the characters are broken, I think, to a certain extent, or are trying to just live their lives past their recent events. Can you talk about what they mean to each other?
Yeah, I mean, here's 2 people. The other thing that was exciting about the novel was you had 2 lead characters who could not be more different. Young and old, inexperienced, experienced, man, woman. The difference is way more differences than similarities. But one thing unites them, and it's something that not everybody experiences or understands, and that's the trauma of having their lives completely shattered.
Yeah.
I mean, that is a trial. Talk about a trial by fire. It's so even though I think somebody just said, they might not like each other, but they need each other.
Right.
I'm in.
Before I let you go, I have to ask. This is the first. It's based on the first book in the series. Does that mean we'll be seeing them return on the small screen again?
I hope so. I mean, the answer is I hope so. I mean, I think there is so much more to explore with these characters, and I'm hooked, and I want to re-enter Troppo.
Right.
It's looking good. Yeah.
People are really digging the show, and they're already
Yeah.
talking about opening up the writers' room to adapt Candace's second book called Redemption Point.
Nice. Well, congratulations again, and thank you very much, and good luck with everything.
Appreciate it.
Thanks a lot. Take care. Hey guys, bye.